All right, what up, y'all? It's Metaphor back for more here to kick the road, representing everyone's you and I verse. So yeah, we're gonna do a video on Cancer third house, which would be Taurus rising, right? So Taurus rising is your fixed Earth, which will have that Gemini second house, and that second house is gonna be mutable air. With this third house, it's gonna be cardinal water, right? So with this Taurus rising, it's all about hold up. Let me rephrase that. With this Cancer third house, with this Taurus rising, that's what I mean to say. Is you're very emotional in your environment, but it's all about the people that stay in your environment, the people that really know you, know your privacy, and know what gets you going and gets you upset, it gets you happy, things of that nature. Cancer is a water sign and it's a cardinal sign. So it's all about initiating and creating that emotion. So when you're initiating and creating this emotion in the environment, it's like this is where they get their fixed nature because they get a feeling about where they're at, and this establishment has a vibration as well, and they just adapt to that vibration and where can I fit in this vibration. So I think this could be a good way to describe somebody. Let's see. Well, okay, I'm thinking of it like this. An individual may come in, like a Taurus loves to eat, right? So when they come in their environment, they're going to have their food ready, and to make them feel good, make their emotions feel good because they enjoy the food. Their chart ruler, their natal chart ruler would be Venus, since it's a Taurus rising, and since you're gonna have this food in your environment, you know what I'm saying, and maybe you could even share the food, and that's Cancer. See, sharing with the privacy of people that you are close with. When you are close with these individuals, you're able to feel their vibrations, and you can share this emotion together. Because it's like in this third house, it's like you bring this watery nature. It's actually like it's always initiating and creating this feeling that you want to have this good feeling in your environment and you want to feel good. So I think that's why Taurus, in a way, a good way to describe Taurus and their fixed nature is like they know how they feel about you, but it's all about how you're acting and okay, can you actually appeal to my emotions and I appeal to yours as well? It's like, oh, we might like the same food, so boom, that works out. You definitely gonna vibe with the Taurus rising whenever you have um some good food for their environment. You know what I mean? You can bring up their emotions, and for them, since they're an Earth sign, it's going to make sense because every human need to eat, and they realize that eating is necessary to keep on going at work. And I'm thinking about work because that's generally your environment that you may be in. And what's a good way to put it? I think a Taurus rising would have their okay, yeah. Whenever they since they're growing with their values in the second house with this mutable air energy, they're able to communicate with people that they value. You see what I'm saying? And whenever they communicate what they value, think about it this way, right? You got this Taurus rising, so you're very good with the like vegetation and things of that nature. Like I said, your natal chart ruler is Venus. With this Venus alignment, you're able to care and bring balance to these spaces. And this space that I'm thinking of is like a garden because Taurus is this spring sign of vegetation and plant the seeds. So your personality is, planting that seed and having that fixed nature, right? And then your second house, you know what I'm saying, is the way that you communicate with these individuals and the way that you value these people, places, and things, right? And with this Cancer, it's all about how do you feel about this thing in your environment, right? Like I was saying earlier. So maybe your partner might be growing a fruit that you might not really like or something like that. You might not show as much Cancer care to that plant. You see what I'm saying? And your partner maybe like, well, this is both in our garden. We got to work together. You know what I mean? Just because you don't like this food doesn't mean you don't got to help it out too. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's that care. So once Taurus realized that once Taurus rising realized that in their environment it's all about actually how they are they're like constructing this emotion because like I say, it's practical in this earth sign. It's earth sign, you know what I mean? So you have to bring this practical emotion. Like I'm saying, you're gonna plan out. You can bring your food with you to for a good lunch. You know what I mean? Okay, like everybody might be talking about some bullshit, but I know I got some good lunch. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some good shit. So yeah. And like I'm saying, I already explained in the Gemini one, the third house, the seventh house, and the 11th house. These are your air houses. So it's all about the communication, thoughts, and how you construct things in a way. So it's like I think in a way this is why Virgo and I mean, okay, the sixth house and the third house work together because they're both very communicative and they can communicate and actually bring this into reality. Third house is talk, 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 but sixth house talks, but it puts it into the solid because they can actually bring things to practical manners. And then once they bring this practical manner, they're able to talk to the 10th house like, third house was talking this shit. Doesn't even make sense. Virgo of course is going to make sense out of it too, but they're going to have that mutable nature to be able to speak with the 10th house. Oh, I said Capricorn. Yeah, to speak with 10th house. You see what I'm saying? So I like to incorporate the element of the house because I feel that's important. So yeah, have a good one, y'all. You know what I mean? Holla at me in the comments in the live chat. You know what I mean? Hit the bell. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm finna say. I don't really like saying, subscribe to my channel and all that. You're gonna do that if you rocks with me. That's just real shit. But make sure you hit the bell because they be playing games.